Good morning from Alaska. Shalom, shalom. It is Thursday, August the 30th, 2018, 19th day of the 5th Hebrew month. Okay, I got some more email drops from my source. A lot of information to go over, so I might actually be making two videos today. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I might make another one after work this evening, so we'll see. But so much information, I had to make one right now. Okay, so let's just start with, I posted this actually as a pinned comment on my previous video, but I'm not sure how many people saw it, so I'll just go over this here. He gave me a part of the Interpol warrant that's been issued for Pope Francis. It says Pope Francis Bergoglio, Catholic Jesuit Superior General Adolfo, Pachon, and Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, were found guilty of rape, torture, murder, and trafficking children. 5 judges of the International Common Law Court of Justice in Brussels determined that the crimes occurred as recently as this year, 2018. 48 eyewitnesses have come forward to testify before the ICLCJ court about the defendant's activities as members of the Ninth Circle Satanic Child Sacrifice Cult. The Ninth Circle Satanic Child Sacrifice Cult was said to do child sacrifices at Roman Catholic Cathedrals in Montreal, New York, Rome, Scotland, London, Carnarvon Castle in Wales, an undisclosed French Chateau in Holland, and at a Canadian Catholic and Anglican Indian residential schools in Kamloops, British Columbia, and Brantford, Ontario, Canada. The Ninth Circle Satanic Child Sacrifice Cult was believed to use privately owned forest groves in the United States, Canada, France, and Holland for their human hunting parties for global elites, including members of the European royal family. Teens were said to be obtained by the mafia, and immigrants would be stripped naked, raped, hunted down, then killed, usually beaten to death or raped, then eaten while still alive. The chief prosecutor said the Catholic Church is the world's largest corporation and appears to be in collusion with the mafia, governments, police, and courts worldwide. Before he was the Pope, George Mario Bergoglio, born in Argentina, is implicated in the missing 30,000 children from the Dirty War in Argentina, March 1976 to December 1983. I'm working on the rest. I'm going to get some sleeps, then I'll get back to it. The first part is from the Interpol warrant. I'm waiting for a friend to get me a picture of the actual warrant for you, and that's what I got so far. Okay, and then he said George Soros is a member of the Ninth Circle Satanic Child Sacrifice Cult as well. It's not really a big surprise there. Okay, Princess Diana found out about Prince Charles' pedophilia involvement and was going to go public. So an M16 agent killed her to shut her up, and then paparazzi were blamed for it. Okay. Okay, he just got a verification about James Comey, the former FBI director. His brother and him were sexually abused by their father when he was a kid. He would always play howdy doody when it would happen. From what I'm told, this is from my FBI contact, and he says there's a video of him raping an 11-year-old boy dressed as howdy doody on the Little St. James with Bill Clinton sitting in the background. This isn't public knowledge, but I wanted to give you a heads up. He says this doesn't mean everyone who likes howdy doody is a pedophile, but James Comey has a weird fetish for it. I'm told that he has an aide who he dressed as howdy doody when he couldn't get a boy he wanted. It's all videotaped on Epstein Island, and the FBI task force has it, not the CIA. Right now, the FBI has separated itself from the corrupt departments. I'm working on getting a, sorry about my eye, guys. My contact is bothering me today. I'm working on getting a document from him, and he's not being very forthcoming because they're about to act on the information, but when I asked him, he verified it. I can ask questions, and he will verify my questions, but won't volunteer the info. The white hats are the ones who burned his island and all the tunnels and torture chambers under his temple. There were video cameras hidden in the walls that people who were there may or may not have known about the cameras. The cameras were always on, and the purpose was to use it for blackmail or whatever else. I have confirmation that Black Lives Matters has been neutralized, and Antifa is being taken down. It started last week, and that's why it hasn't been in the news lately. There won't be any more violence from them. Between me and you, Antifa is FBI agents who were being paid to create havoc. That's why they never got arrested or charged, because they're crooked cops. Just know it's being dealt with. The leader of the Black Lives Movement out of Seattle was arrested for pedophilia. I'm working on getting the documents from the FBI Seattle office. I'm waiting for my guy on the Interpol warrant, and as soon as I have it, you'll be the first person to get it. I'm setting up a private server today, and I'll get back to you when I get some more info. Okay, here's docket number of the 2014 conviction. This is case docket number 0618214-001. The People versus George Mario Bergoglio. This is Pope Francis. There was no media coverage, and the Vatican did and still is protecting him. I'm getting it right now for you. That's the start. You can use that case number for verification purposes. I'm getting the rest for you. Apparently, when he was arrested on June 21st, 2018, he confessed to the 2 Interpol officers who served the warrant. His current arrest warrant was issued May 30th, 2018, and instructed his security team to beat the officers half to death. They have also charged him with that. I'm going to dig into that more later. I'm finding info related to the Vatican being implicated in this activity on the Vatican property. I'm gathering it all up for you today, so just sit tight. It's on the way. 2014 is a conviction of crimes against humanity, complicit in criminal conspiracy, including trafficking children and the death of children. Then he said, I just found out there's a video of the arrest being withheld because the common law sheriffs are using it to get more charges filed with the Geneva Council in Brussels. The Pope is also tied to a 30,000 mass grave site in Spain believed to be of children, but the Vatican denied grave excavation. The Vatican is also tied to 32 mass grave sites of children, but refused to let anyone investigate it. It just goes on and on. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Phillips have a October 10th, 1964 conviction of 10 missing children from Kamloops Residential School in British Columbia. The authorities are pissed about the Pope Francis deal where he instructed his bodyguards to beat them, but they have to wait for him to leave the Vatican because they're protecting him. The coronation for Pope Francis to become Pope was directly connected to child trafficking of children from Argentina to the Vatican's child sex trafficking network. Okay, the way the Catholic Church thinks about this is that when they do this to children, especially young boys, that they're stealing the innocence from the child and taking his essence by violently raping them. The more painful it is, the more powerful the blood of the child becomes. It's like a huge adrenaline rush, is how it's described. They believe it extends their lifespan and rejuvenates their body. They're stealing the child's innocence from them like a form of energy vampirism. The little boys are considered more powerful than girls, might have something to do with the fact that it's all men and men are believed to be superior to women back in the medieval times. You know what I'm talking about, I bet, but that's just my opinion on it. The symbolism of the sun in the church isn't a sun, it's an asshole, literally. Okay, it's the closest thing that they could get away with. So the people wouldn't know what it was. I know you've seen it looks like a circle with lines or rays coming out of it. I'll get you a pic of it. The pedophilia is and has always been part of the Catholic Church, and this is why. It's totally messed up. It's all satanic ritual shit tied into our current religious organizations. I'll send you more soon. So I said the Catholic Church needs to be shut down. And he said, they are currently doing a nationwide by-state investigation into the archdiocese by county based off everything that happened in Pennsylvania. And I said, yeah, the whole system needs to crumble. And he said, for real. Okay, so that's the information I have for you now. I'm sure he's going to be sending me more throughout the day, but just wanted to send some more information, and now I have a docket number for this arrest warrant that's being served to the Pope. So you guys can do research on that and verify this information. And I was asked about this owl hanging up right there over my left shoulder. Guys, just because I have an owl hanging up, it doesn't mean that I serve Moloch or that I'm part of the Bohemian Grove. I mean, come on. You know, God did make an owl. So I just have an owl hanging up and a guitar. You guys need to chill. All right. Website spirittour.com. Shalom, shalom.